got into the news today, and I want my people to hear me because what I'm saying out of love because I love us as a whole. Okay. This Jayland Walker incident, I can honestly say, it just didn't take 60 bullets to do anything. I can truly say that. So my heart goes out to his family, his friends, everybody who was a part of his life has been touched by this incident. And not only people who knew him, now people who don't even know him have feelings for what they've seen. I don't know, and I wasn't there. I know what I saw. I didn't like what I saw because I saw fear. I saw fear in a young man jumping out of a car, running for what? I have no earthly idea. It's sad that we live in fear. And it's sad that the community is scared that the people that are supposed to protect us are the people that now the people are fearing. And they're fearing because of incidents like this. Not only this, but there's so many names that we could name. And I thank them all for their service. I thank them for their lives. I thank them for coming, changing the dynamics of what we've been seeing. Because see, without life being taken away, new measures and new steps will never be able to be taken. The second thing I want to kind of touch on, two wrongs don't make a right. I understand that people are enraged, but when you take your rage into the streets and destroy property of people that had nothing to do with what happened to that young man, it's a disconnect. What's up, tall boy? I asked you what you wanted to eat the other day, and then that's when you got offline. How you do it? How you do it like that? But but this is what I'm saying. When you tear up the property of somebody else because of something that happened that was tragic, and I'm not taking away the tragedy of it. It does not take 60 bullets to do anything. 60 bullets? No, coming from all angles? No, that's just not a good scene. And I'm happy that we have cameras where we can actually see these things for ourselves. I'm happy that the police have cameras on their uniform so they can bond with one another, get their story straight no more. So you got to kind of look at the good things that come out of foolishness like this. That we have come a long freaking way. We have really come a long way from what used to happen. Because you know what used to happen was everybody would bond together, get their story straight, and do whatever they want to do to the people. And now the people have phones, cameras everywhere. And even if the police didn't have a video camera, guess what? Somebody got it. Somebody saw it. Somebody recorded it. And I congratulate anybody that's on a scene that has a camera and knows how to record. I congratulate you for being bold. I congratulate you for standing up. I congratulate you for being a part of let's get this thing together. We cannot continue on this journey. There's too much fear. it's too much hatred. It's just too much. And it's coming out of the homes. You know how many, and I come from the hood now. So I've seen parents tell their children, all right, I'm gonna call the police on you. So now you teaching your child how to be scary. You're teaching your child to, oh, don't trust, don't like, don't. And I can say this, all police officers are not, you know, out to do us any harm. I can't put it on everybody. Just like I cannot put that rioting, because everybody that's standing up for Jayland right now, they didn't go out and tear up nobody's property. I'm a business owner. It would be different if I wasn't a business owner. But and it probably wouldn't be that different because I'm gonna see it for what it is. Your anger should not spew to the point where you tear up somebody else's stuff because you're upset. And then I guess your rational thinking is, well, they have insurance. Furthermore, lets me know you value nothing. Because if you truly valued his life, you would value the property of other people. If you truly value the essence of livelihood, certain things you would not do. If we're going to come together, we should come together in peace. We should come together in peace, and we can rewrite the wrongs. But we can only do it one wrong at a time. But the way that we're doing it right now is not healthy, because all it's going to do is create more laws that most people already feel like something is withheld from them, and somebody got something that they don't have, and it's already crazy. It's already crazy because the same opportunities anybody has, everybody has. Go get the education. Go get the skills. Go. Who is stopping you from doing these things? Do you know colleges? People, I don't know if people know these things or not. Colleges will pay you to go into certain fields. Colleges will pay your way back and forth to school on the bus. It's okay to be smart. It's okay to come out the bando. It's okay to come off the street. It's okay to stop selling drugs. It's okay not to be so angry. It's okay to get your life together. I don't see why I'm looking at the television and everybody is getting out their car with an attitude. Everybody got an attitude. Well, you know they got to pay for their car, they got to pay for their uniform, they got to do all this paying, they got to get the money from somewhere. You speeding and carrying on or doing whatever you may be doing to get pulled over. The natural person just pulls over. It's nothing to argue about. It's nothing to fuss about. It's nothing to grab for. It's nothing to do. It's nothing to do but pull over and save yourself. That's what it's to do. To know that I can live another day and I don't have to fight today because I don't have to die today. To make that decision. I want us to get clear on what life is. Life is precious. And just as Jayland's parents, family, friends, associates, everybody will be missing him, it's vice versa. It's life for a life that's taking place. You can't take a life and don't think your life not going to be taken. You cannot honestly believe that balance, natural order will not take place. So I love you guys. I had to get it off my chest. Let's pray for the family of Jayland Walker. And Jayland, as I said, thank you for your service. Thank you for your life. I have no idea why you were running. It is what it is. Now you're in spirit and truth. Balance, order within the community, within the homes, within the hearts, within the minds of everyone connected and everyone with feelings. Allow their feelings to be compassionate. Allow their feelings to be heard, healthy, because everybody has the right to feel the way that they want to feel. Thank you for this time, this presence, this moment that we can come together to celebrate you, Jayland. I am so sorry this happened to you. Just couldn't imagine it happening to somebody that I know. So my heart goes out. And you guys pray for each other. Because you never know when your family or your friend may not be there tomorrow. Because we all take tomorrow for granted. You know, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Never knowing what today is going to bring. And tomorrow may not never come. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of how you respond. Respond and not react. Don't react out of fear. I am pouring my heart out to the community. Do not react in fear. Do not react in hatred. Do not react and do not bring generations of things we cannot change to this table. Let's work with the issue at hand. Let's work with the mindset. I say work with the mindset of the police department. And as the transition here in Jacksonville takes place and new sheriffs and all of that stuff coming in, my suggestion to the new sheriff is to make sure all of your officers are mentally stable to be on the streets, because we don't need officers operating in fear. Officers talking about they tired and they ain't gonna do no running and all that. You don't need all that. That's what we don't need. We need to return to the place where people trusted the officers. And I understand where it all went wrong, I do. But if we don't fix it, it will only get freaking worse. So police officers that's listening, make sure your community knows you. Make sure you talk to your people. Let them know. Because a lot of it is just speculation. You know, because we know how they do. Who is they? It's only human beings on this planet. Who is they? Who is really they? Human being to human being, we don't treat each other the way we should. Human being to human being, really, we really should. I'm gonna go there. Human being to human being, I have seen mothers cuss their children out. Human being to human being, I've seen children talk to their parents like they ain't nothing. Human being to human being. Now, I want you to understand what's happening in your home will happen on these streets because that's the norm to you. One of these things not going to be normal because it's not that difficult to treat people the way that you want to be treated. Just not that difficult. Anywho, had to say it. I'm not an officer. I've never wanted to be one either. My grandson told me he wanted to be an officer, and I told him, you better think about that job, baby. You don't know what you may see. You don't know what you're going to have to deal with. People on drugs out here, people taking these psychedelic meds and everything. You don't know what you're going to walk up on when you're a police officer. That's being real. That's the God honest truth. There ain't nowhere in the world I would want my grandson to be a police officer. That's a bold person. Interacting with people on all sorts of drugs. No, and anger issues and violence and no. Find you something else to do. That says the grandma. In the end, he do what he want to do. But I'm just saying, you better know what you want. Think about these things that you say you want, because you may not want them. May not want them. Don't know what police officers have to see. Dead bodies and all kinds of, oh, baby, no, not I. That ain't my occupation. That ain't my career choice. Thank you for the ones that can do it, but it won't be me. So let's be mindful and look at it from both ends of the spectrum. And in the midst of looking at it from both ends of the spectrum, because if you only looking at it head on and you ain't thinking about nothing else but what you saw, I want you to know what you saw. You saw fear. So know that be the reason. Fear operating from both ends. And then people follow. That's the crazy stuff. Because whoever was the first person that shot the gun, why everybody else had to follow? One person. That's only my opinion. As I said, I'm not there, but it's my opinion. One person, one gun, not 60 bullets. But I do understand we live in a society where people like to follow. So we are where we are. I love you guys. Have a good, beautiful, blessed night, and I see you at 6:30. Hello.